a new format. It looks like Ploye is here, ready to play. So we should be good there. So we're gonna get Ploye versus Integra. Integra rocking the Ken. I am Ploye.
Integra was a veteran of the Street Fighter V season, wasn't he? I think I recognize that as a Laura main.
Yep. And Ploye playing Ryu. Got Diamond versus Master going hot and heavy.
Yep, playing the classic matchup as far back as Street Fighter 1, and a very, very aggressive start from Integra, who was clearly taking notes from Angry Bird during EVO. Look at those mix-ups, the overhead pressure, backing up a little now, getting a victim of that cross-up. Ploye not out of this at all. Bit of a standoff in the neutral. That sweep is trying to catch him coming in a little too early. Misread the timing. I'm liking the little frame data notes that are popping up, the little -2s and such. And they're having a bit of a standoff now. You know, getting in each other's faces, but backing off, not able to get a whole lot done. But back to the corner. Integra putting on the hurt, trying to make this into something. What are you thinking of this match so far, Tom?
Honestly, I've been looking at the bracket, marveling that there's like 50 matches running simultaneously right now. But the drive rush overhead's looking good. Catches Integra flinching with the jump scare. Nice hit there, and there's the corner up. Yeah, I'm liking it so far.
In a match like this, it really comes down to who blinks first, especially when you consider the sheer mental stack that's running constantly in Street Fighter 6. The mental exhaustion is real. The sheer number of stuff you have to keep track of is real. And the composure these players need to keep playing at a high level, it's incredibly impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, armoring through with the counter hit into the Tatsu, driving Integra back. That was a meaty overhead, not to be confused with an actual meaty. And here comes the super. That is a lot of hurt.
Yeah, big damage coming out of Ryu, right? Not the top Shoto in the game by any means. But damage does exist for this character, and we just saw it. You know, like,
yeah, the thing with Ryu in this and 5 is he's kind of a can opener on legs. Very simple tool set, you know, missing a lot of stuff that might make him top tier, but oh boy, can he hurt you. Alright, Integra getting back into this a little. That was some good parrying, good calm defensive movement. But here comes Ploye putting on the hurt, driving Integra back. He fights back out of the corner. Counter it coming. Whiff punish. Good punish counter. Ploye maybe a little overeager on those buttons. And Integra is here.
yeah, coming back to that nooch, kind of wiggling in and out. Big hits, gonna get the lash. Big pickup at the EX. Barely alive is Ploye. We'll see, just walks forward and the low gets him. But you know, he's got a lot of health to give. It's okay.
He does. I think Integra's a little happy with the walk-ins sometimes. It didn't hurt him much that time. Catches, he baits out the Dragon Punch and just socks him in the jaw. But he's a little overeager. I'm finding him just walking right into sweeps and counters a lot.
Kind of coming out here.
You know, you don't want to make the opponent's job easier by running yourself onto his sword.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, this is much more like it, but gotta be careful. Good defensive awareness from Ploye, and a good job with that throw, not extending himself too far. He knows what he needs to do and what he can do. I don't want to see him getting too overeager in the corner pressure, because if Integra catches him unawares as he comes up, or does that,
tried to get the low forward confirmed.
That should be the game for Integra.
Oh, yeah.
Knock. Yeah, there we go. That's why you don't overextend. And by the way, Twitch chat, don't forget that we do have those Maturino codes there. Cool to see everybody. Cool to see someone turning out after EVO. Wonderful to be healthy enough to commentate for you once again. Let's get those codes. Let's redeem those. Let's make sure there's a little something for whoever comes out on top of all this.
Alright, hold on a second. I gotta resolve
they're doing a little bit of
an issue in the chat. I'm gonna let you solo for a minute.
See, they were doing a bit of a solo standoff to try to give you guys some time to do those codes. But meanwhile, they are kind of feeling each other out. Neither of them want to extend too far. They They really taught each other not to press buttons too much. They're trying to anticipate each other, trying to read each other coming in. That was a good read on that jump in, but Integra consistently running himself into the crouch jabs and the sweeps from Ploye, trying to smother him and really snuff out that resistance, but Integra is a little too eager. He's pressing too much, I think. Didn't do him much harm that time. We do have him coming up on the game round. Not to be confused with match point. This is a best of three, first to three.
First to three for this whole thing. Yep.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I just needed to take a breath. I'm sorry. I haven't spoken much in like 2 weeks. But yes, and here we go. Ploye really reading Integra's style. He knows when Integra's going to try to catch him coming in. And the crouch jabs are there, the tick throws are there, that Tatsu has been there all set. He really is playing very well, and Integra needs to adapt to the game plan. He is trying to read things coming in, and I think he's over-reading, because you see him making all these moves far in anticipation of Ploye really doing anything, and he's just punching air.
Yep, gets in with the low forward, a little bit of a DI coming here, overhead. Low forwards flying by.
Yeah, they're very good about trading overheads, you know. It feels like they have much the same playing style, and that's why we're seeing kind of the dance-offs in neutral and the over-anticipations. They know what they would do, which is usually what their opponent is going to do.
Yo, speaking of gonna do, this is gonna do about 55% and give a nice position here.
Absolutely. That is very, very good position for Ploye.
No!
Jumping over the Hadoken, though, and there comes the drive rush. Not going to do it, though. Not going to matter. Integra, 1 game. Ploye, 2. And we're going into a 3rd. Well, you know what I mean. Good aggression to start this off from Integra, who knows he's behind, knows his back is to the wall, does not want to let this run away from him. He has been in these situations before. He's been in so many online locals before. He's a master with Ken, and I have to think that he saw that incredible Evo bracket, and he must have been inspired by what he saw Angry Bird pull off, right? I mean, what Ken Min wouldn't be?
Those low fours doing a little bit of work for Integra. Slow movement here, but so focused on the movement, doesn't get the anti-air DP, and now going to whiff that and get a big punish from Integra, take it over to the corner. Integra loves the throw bait. I like the back off there.
Yeah.
Oh, air-to-air fierce. Big button.
He's definitely waking up to Ploye's game plan. You saw him anticipating and reading that Tatsu that was coming and blocking it, able to punish it. He was running into that all set before, but he's got to be a little more careful. You know, his aggression is getting punished a little. Ploye really liking the sweeps and the low jabs, especially into a throw or a Tatsu. Integra needs more like this. He needs more like what he just pulled off here. That is a really, really hefty combo, a good pair of drive rushes, and this is the kind of pressure he needs. But Ploye, there we go, back throw.
Okay.
There's something to be said for how neither of them are like getting intimidated. Neither of them are playing scared. They just keep coming right at each other. And Ploye with a big super putting himself on set point. You know, it's not as fast paced as some games, but this set has been very, very aggressive.
Rushing up. Gonna switch it over to the middle here. Shout outs to my TOs, by the way. Snivels and Ragmuffin helping the players along this evening.
Absolutely heroic work they're doing. The TOs are, you know, without them, there wouldn't be tournaments. I mean, this might not be the 7,000 person monster bracket, but we need great TOs just as much as Evo does. I mean, boy, I sure couldn't do it. Speaking of doing it, Ploye, comfortable life lead, not so much now that I've cursed it, but able to get Integra where he wants him, but now Integra putting himself back in this. Here comes the super.
I don't think this killed because it's not CA and there's a little bit of scaling. It was also
it did.
Wrong.
We are seeing a game 5. What an evenly matched pair. Catches the jump in. Good thinking Ploye very much aware of how Integra likes to start rounds, and Integra jumping into it again, but here comes the wake-up DP. Both of them liking the wake-up DPs. Good reversal from Ploye, who is trying to keep this from running away from him, trying to keep the lid on the boiling pot. I think we've all fought a boil over or two in our times, and that's what he wants to avoid. He does not want Integra getting out of that pot.
We got this rolling here. Medium kicks out.
Yep. Sorry, took me a second. My video got a bit stuttery there. But, good job in the neutral. Integra trying to... There we... what he was looking for. But can he do it again? Can he keep the pressure from overwhelming him? Manages to block a bit, gets driven back into the corner, jumps over, eats a Hadoken, a sliver of life, a little bit of a last stand. Can he make something happen here? He's certainly trying. Blocking, the low kick puts Ploye on set points. Integra back to the wall, making a last stand.
There we are, swinging. I like to stand short, punish on that.
Both of them very comfortable reading the jump-ins and punishing with DPs and uppercuts and appropriate moves. Makes me wonder if they're not going to condition each other to keep things more on the ground.
Right.
Seems like both of them are surprisingly jump-happy considering how consistently they've been punished for it.
Oh, I like that jump back for a little bit of the bait, but the drive rush pressure. Integra tried to go again, the low forward, but didn't believe it was going to hit from Ploye. Low forward, got that. Didn't get the CA off that, though. You need to confirm those shots, and now he's face burst into
Here
the
it
fist.
comes!
Shoutouts to Drew Face. Ken doesn't play footsies, he plays fisties. Big hit.
Absolutely, that is a huge hit, and his chance to turn this around, the momentum might well have shifted, but that is very, very small amounts of health. Can he get this last touch that he needs? Both of them only need one more. The throw break is there, and the jab takes him into another round. He is alive a little longer. Very good ring awareness, very good usage of critical art from Integra. Can his last stand continue? Can he take the set? Because we are in our final round.
Yo, the frame kill, the Droptimals, getting the setup with the Dragon Lash whiff, still mad plus. Goes for a fierce, parries the nooch. This is good positioning for Integra, but we've seen Ploye do big damage before. But this could be it!
It could be. I mean, that was a very, very good trade in his corner. Ploye has the critical art right there where he needs it, but is he even going to get a chance to deploy it? Misses the jab. He's on the wrong end of that fireball. That throw is there, and Integra keeping himself alive, fighting out of the corner. Here we go. He has won the set. Experience triumphs.
All right, Integra taking it 3-2. I'm actually going to see if I can report this because I can see it right in front of me. That'll save the players some time. Something about this format that's mad interesting. Actually, do I have a screen capture up? I'll show you all. Let me show you all what this looks like from a bracketing perspective because we had a few questions come through. A lot of